Top of the day, top of the day. Boom! Happy Sunday, man. I know I missed Wednesday and Friday, but we here, baby. Let's get it. Bow! Thank God that you woke up. You can hear, see, talk, walk, move, and you're feeling all good. If you ain't feeling good, bow! Woo! Feel the energy, baby. Now, look, y'all, I got a great topic to discuss today. Let's go! All right, so boom, man. Happy Sunday, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Got another great topic for y'all today. I need y'all to tune in, listen up, put your listening ears on, because I got a good subject for y'all today. Boom. All right, so look, the topic we're going to discuss today is going to be on... All right, it's... My bad, I need some water, man. All right, so look, the topic we're going to be discussing is on the movie called Old. If you never seen this movie, hey, look, I ain't gonna talk, but y'all need to go watch it. All right, so boom. All right, now with this movie, man, I'm gonna try to tell you it's so exciting. It's actually pretty great. It's a message behind it. So just tune in and listen up. All right, so boom. With the movie Old, what happens is you got this family, right? And they actually go on like this little vacation. This vacation on this little island thing place, right? And when they get there, right? This family in itself, they were given like medicine when they first got there, like, oh, but they didn't know, like, everybody that came to the island with the family, everybody had a sickness that they did not tell everybody. That's something that everybody at this retreat actually has something like in common. Boom. Remember that. Don't forget that because a lot of people didn't even actually know that. I said boom, 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 boom. Moving forward or whatever. They actually get there. They think they're having a good time or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And the dude drive them over off to this beach, right? And he tell them to go down and get everything set. Now, the dude that sent them down there is actually a scientist. Pay attention, you scientists out there. So... I'm sorry, y'all. But long story short, they sent him down to this beach. Now, this beach in itself is like on a specific part of the world of an island that it actually ages you rapidly, right? But when it ages you, you can go from being from like 6 to 50 in like 2 or 3 days, right? So that means it's like, imagine aging so quickly. You don't get no birthday, no nothing. You a baby. You go from being baby to being older real quick. So if you're 30, next thing you know what I'm saying, you're older, right? So this is actually pretty crazy, but they did not know that, right? So they get to the beach and they know they began to act up. Their sickness started to act up. Somebody had you lose your mind, dementia, something like that. Somebody else had a hernia, somebody else had like a cancer thing up in their stomach or anything like that. Like, it was pretty crazy. A lot of people had issues, and the kids were going from being kids to actually growing old, literally right in front of them. So every time they actually try to escape out of this beach or whatever, they'll try to leave and they'll touch the rock and they'll black out. Boom. And the things around they black out is because this is the medicine that they gave them to where let them know that they can't even escape. Is because every time they touch or go near the rocks or anything like that, it's like something that actually turns off their body, right? So they'll try any and everything to try to escape from the island. They try to swim through the water. They try to do any and everything, right? So during this time, they didn't even know. They were actually experimented upon, right? Upon these scientists. These scientists brought them there to experiment upon them. So they would take this medication, right? Say, for example, if you got dementia or whatever, what type of sickness you got, right? They bring you to the island, right? They literally they bring you down to the island and test on you like a lab rat. And most lab rats die, right? So they testing their medicine on to see if it works. But since they're going to get results quicker, so they're testing these results on them because they're going to die at a quicker rate in probably 2 or 3 days. Then they're going to go and get more people and say, welcome to the island, and not telling them nothing, right? So they're pretty much killing everybody, right? Boom. I'm trying to tell you, this was a program they've been implemented, and they killed millions of people. Boom. Y'all better listen to me now, goddamn. I'm done with talking about something. You better listen, tune in, listen. Boom. All right, so long story short, they end up, the people in there, the two daughters, the son and the daughter that actually was there, they're the only ones that actually survived. They realized they had to go through a little course or whatever to actually survive. So boom, the message behind this is that, did you not know is that scientists in itself, right? There are many programs that are implemented, right, by scientists and psychiatrists, right? Like, she love me. Bullshit. You believe that? Hey, look, excuse my language, but I'm trying to tell y'all got to realize the stuff and information that y'all give out are utilized into programs to utilize against people in society. Not only in America, but all across the world, right? That's what I tell everybody. Trust nobody but God, because these programs are actually right in front of your face. For those people out there that actually are in these programs as of right now, I try to tell you, there are programs to work on your mind mentally, right? To destroy you mentally. They will utilize your family, your friends, and anybody you know to utilize utilized as a test against you to come against you, because guess what? You are a threat. And the reason you are a threat is because you're one in tune within yourself. So what they will do, they will take these weak people around you, family, friends, anybody that you know, utilize that against you as a smoke screen for you, and then try to play you crazy into the program. And if you fall into it, they will take you and then try to put you in the crazy house. That way, they move you out of line, right? When they feel like you are a threat, I told y'all, if y'all actually listen to me, pay attention, right? Always go with your intuition. Never listen to people's feelings and emotions, because feelings and emotions are not false, they're invalid. You have to learn to detach yourself from the earth, right? So the thing is, I let y'all know this. Whatever program that you are in, mentally, by anybody else around you, right? Always know to detach from any and everybody and just put your full love into God, because God's going to give you discernment to actually detect this stuff from the people, and that might actually save your life, right? Regardless of people's feelings and cry, tear, all that crap, don't believe it. It's false, it's a lie. Listen to what I tell you. I'm trying to tell you how to survive this stuff. That way you can keep your eye on focus. When you keep your eye focused on God, you keep your eye focused on your purpose, you'll live more happily. You'll learn how to live with more joy. It's because the people around you are deteriorating and they're dying. Right? Because the thing is, I try to tell people, you don't take vengeance because you're moving out of alignment, right? The devil wants you out of alignment because guess what? He knows that nobody around you has what you have, right? And they won't have it. No matter how much they practice, no matter how much they study, they have it, right? Just know that regardless of the programs that are put into this world to destroy you, you got to realize the people that you're praising and, oh my God, they're awesome. Like I told y'all, celebrities, all these people out there, they're puppets. They're puppets with an agenda that push it out there for, guess what? Weak people out there. And unfortunately, if that's you, hey, you got to call a spade because you're so naive that you believe everything you hear. You're like, oh, he's a great person. No, he's not. He's a demonic, devil-worshiping person. Y'all need to understand this world that you live in, right? We live in a beautiful and chaotic and actually loving world, right? But you got to realize is I tell people, what you understand about people is that people are going to love you, hate you, kill, steal, and try to destroy you, right? Always remember, don't never move that. Remove your attachments from any and everybody, because that false illusion that you have in your head is going to lead to your own downfall. And if you don't listen to me, I can't say I told you so, and it's going to be unfortunate. But when you're in that leading position, well, God has opened these doors for you, not only for a career and money. I'm not talking about small-minded people that chase money. I'm talking about people that actually moving with a purpose, right? Meaning you are the person that can change environments and change everything that you go around. You need to listen to me and stay in line, because eventually we're going to fall in line with each other. And if we do, I can't be around no weak people. So I need you to be tuned in within yourself, because not everybody meant to go in altitude where you're meant to go. So in order to get through your battles, as you already know, like I told you, it go God, man, women, and children. So the man has to be aligned in order for everybody else to fall in line. And you men out there, as of right now, we got to stop all this crying and pity parties, all that other stuff, right? Can't worry about if your wife cheating, your kids left, all this other stuff. Life happens. Get over it, all right? And the only reason I tell you that is because at the end of the day, we got bigger things to worry about, right? When you focus on your mission, your purpose, you got your eye on God, life is going to be life. Right? You cannot control everything, but you cannot walk around in your emotions because you're getting moved out of the way. So therefore, now we got to fill somebody else's shoes because you could not fulfill the purpose because the devil already pulled you out of the way, because guess what? You so, excuse my language, sprung off this girl and, oh my God, she's the love of my life. But save it. You're a grown man. You got to control your emotions. Learn the difference between a Jezebel and a Joseph. And the problem is in society as of right now with the programs that are actually implemented out here, a lot of people are losing is because you're focusing on the devil. You're focused on the program and the stuff that you try to put yourself inside to. It's time to get out your head and focus on your purpose, right? The thing is, the programs get worse for those who actually don't know themselves. When you begin to know yourself, you begin to keep your eye focused on God. Keep your eye focused on God. That way you'll be able to open up the doors for yourself. Accept the situation for what it is and realize that change is coming. And realize vengeance is in God's hand. What God's vengeance is beyond people's comprehensions. That's why I tell people, stop competing with humans, right? A man on this earth that thinks he's God can play like God, tell him to roll over, jump in the grave, and die. And after you do that, tell him to rise back up. Oh, I'm listening. I'm sorry that you can't do it. There's nobody on this earth can do that. So no much money and power you think you get, you're not God. Stay in your lane, because guess what? God going to show you where his power is at. Always remember that. Those of you that's walk around towering, fearing, crying, and all that stuff, wipe your face. Stop all that freaking crying. Realize who you serve. God did not place a bottom of fear into your body. So stop all that that crying, nagging, complaining about stuff that you already created, okay? Let it go, move in purpose, and keep it going. Other than that, I don't want to hear it. I don't think anybody else want to hear it either, because at the end of the day, it's called life, and life is beautiful, depending upon your perspective of how you actually see it. Work on yourself so your life become better. You don't work on your life, it's not. Peace.